Alright, it's finally over. Game of Thrones, the series finale. Now the crazy thing about this, the beginning of this episode started out pretty good because you had the anticipation of what would happen, who would kill Daenerys. You already knew from the last episode that Daenerys was going to die. That was pretty evident, but you kind of had a thought that maybe it'll be Arya. But once I saw Arya talking to Jon at one point, I was like, this is going to have to end up being Jon. And of course, when he went to go talk to Tyrion, that pretty much confirmed it. Now, the old, you're my queen, stab, death, saw that coming. That was the, I guess the most, how can I put it? Because what I'm going to say after I say this is going to just pretty much be how I fully feel about the episode. But up to that point when he kills Daenerys and Drogon comes, you're trying to think, is he gonna burn him? But he burns the throne. I kind of figured he would do that because of her vision in the House of the Undying when she went to go touch the throne. When I saw Jon in the background, I was like, Daenerys is dead. She would never sit on that throne like she wanted to. But I was surprised that Drogon flew off and took her body. So, otherwise than that, the rest of the episode was bland as hell. Like, I don't have like any real feelings towards it. While I was watching it, I was just sitting there like, yep, I was kind of bored. And that's crazy. For me to be bored at the end of a show that I really enjoy other seasons more than this one. But to get to that literal series finale, to get to the end, and I really didn't even care. That's the bad part about it. For a show that I invested so much time in, when it got towards the actual ending, I didn't give a hot damn. Now, with the previous episode before this being rushed and most of the season being rushed and compressed to try to get to the end of it, you can really tell that they literally rushed the ending of this damn show. And this even proves it more, because I was kind of looking forward to that whole, it's the bittersweet ending. It was taking episode 5 that was bitter, but this episode was just bland. Like, I really didn't give a fuck when I watched it. I was like, it's over. Like, I don't even care. Something else I guess I could touch on that I wanted to happen, that actually happened, that Jon would return north of the wall, but I didn't think he was going to return north of the wall in this manner. But hey, he died, came back to life, left the Night's Watch, and still ended up in the fucking Night's Watch. I don't know. Bittersweet ending, no, just bitter, bland. I was like, what in the hell? Like, even the story arcs for most of the characters. Jaime did a redemption arc and did redeem himself. I say one thing I'm probably glad about. I'm probably glad that Tyrion didn't die, at least. He had a couple of close calls there, but he didn't die. Felt kind of good about that. But as far as the whole whatever went on, I didn't feel too much. It was like a couple of those things, but I didn't really feel anything in this episode. Even seeing when Jon went back to the Night's Watch and then he went north of the wall with the Wildlands, like, I didn't feel anything. I didn't feel like, well, at least nothing. I literally felt nothing. And to have watched this show for this damn long and I didn't feel anything for it. So overall, I feel they really dropped the ball. I was hoping that they were going to try to do that whole democracy system thing, but who knows? And Bran becoming king, there was a lot of people betting on that, literally betting money on that. I was kind of like, Then Bran sits there, why do you think I came all this way? I'm not even mad that he became king, but it's just like I don't care. This episode really made me like really like I don't care. And I guess I'm kind of mad that I got this far and I really don't care about the ending, but I'm like, I guess after that 5th episode, I was pretty much like, fuck it. It is what it is. And I know a lot of people who just said they're not gonna watch this. Hey, I don't blame them. Because I had no excitement for this episode coming up. And that whole, what is the thing they're gonna show next week, the whole making of the season, I'm definitely not watching that. I'm definitely not wasting my time watching that. I'll catch that on a special feature someday on a Blu-ray or something like that, but I'm not watching it. So overall, Daenerys dies. Drogon flies off with the body. When it gets towards the end, the North declares its independence. Sansa becomes queen of the North. Arya travels west of Westeros to see what's beyond the map. I had no problem with Arya doing it. I felt like that was something that was gonna go down anyway. Foreshadowing of her traveling somewhere else. By various sources. And Bran becomes king and Tyrion becomes hand of the king again. But I don't know. I knew Bronn was gonna pop up again. Especially when we saw him sitting at the small council table or whatever like that. But yeah, the ending just, I'm like, what in the hell? And of course, Brienne went and wrote the rest of Jaime's deeds in that book for the Knights. But yeah, like I really didn't care. And like one of my family members said, and a couple other people have said, HBO. I'm not even blaming this on HBO. I'm blaming this on the damn DB Wise and David Benioff on this one, because that was a horrible execution. I know you all are rushing to go do something else, to go do Star Wars or something, but this wasn't even a bittersweet ending. It was just like, bleh. This was like something that's supposed to be seasoned, and then somebody cooked it and gave it to you, said, all right, eat it. And you're eating it, and it's there, but you don't even taste it. Like, what in the hell was the whole purpose? These last couple episodes they just fucking dropped the ball. Like, what the fuck? How the fuck do you take all these built up storylines and these characters and then you end up doing this? Like, literally. What was the point of Jon coming back? The whole book being written with A Song of Ice and Fire. I at least thought Sam would have wrote that by himself, but oh well. But that was, yeah. I would have probably felt a little something towards this maybe if they would have did like a 10 to like 15, hell, even a 20 year like a time jump or something, but I didn't feel anything from it. You see all the Starks putting on their clothes, the little vignette shots, and I don't know. I think the actors did good in this, but as far as what they actually had to do, the storyline, and yeah, I think it was pretty good up until after Daenerys' death. After that, it was kind of like, and I kind of feel like, I don't feel, let's just say, I know, because I watched it, they fucked Jon Snow over. You follow this character from the beginning of the show. You had multiple characters to go with, Ned, Daenerys, everybody else, but to go through all that shit and still end up in the same place. Is that true character development? Fuck no. That's some fucking bullshit. What can I say? If they do what they do, man. What they did was some bullshit in the end. So as far as this show goes, I like the previous seasons a lot, even though it kind of declined once it got the book stuff, but they carried it pretty good through 5 and 6. It declined a little bit, but it was still watchable. It was still enjoyable. But this, I never expected such a bland ass ending to this. This was a very bland ass ending. Like, I don't know, man. This could have went down as one of the best shows in television history. But after this season, this is just gonna be just a good show. It's not gonna be the best show ever. A lot of people are gonna argue back and forth about the quality of the show as being one of the best television series ever. But this last execution, this was a top tier show, and this kind of knocked it down for me. Of course, you can go back and forth with somebody, oh, this is the best show, up to a certain point. Let's be real. Up to a certain point, this is one of the best shows on television. Now, I didn't even think they would be able to do this much damage to this damn show in one season. Wow. So I feel like this, if they can knock this show down, have 6 episodes, and pretty much wreck it towards the last 3 episodes, I feel like if a show is garbage, it can be resurrected in 3 episodes. That's exactly what this proved to me. You can have a show be garbage and bring it back, or you can have a show that's top tier and then just knock it down in the end like this and tarnish it. Because as far as I'm concerned, DB Wise and David Benioff, their face is dirty to me right now. I cannot believe they went out like this. And all those little videos of the people who played on the show said they were disappointed and then trying to joke around with it. I see what the hell they meant. You can only say so much. But man, this show really lacked more character development. The ending, I like what happened with Arya, but pretty much everything else was just bland as hell. I still can't believe they had Jon go out like that. That was horrible. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up because bittersweet note that left nothing. That was bland as hell. Like, how do you end a show this great with such a shitty ass ending? I really don't comprehend that. Yes, I do. It's called rushing the damn show, and this is what happens. Oh man, I cannot believe this shit. I really didn't have. I'm like, what? I thought, nah, not even a slightest chance to redeem it. Or at least redeem the ending of it, at least. But it is what it is. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this damn video. But otherwise than that, everybody, I will catch you on the next one.